Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we want to invite you to become a part of our community by subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know about our latest videos and updates. Alexander's life was once a picture of opulence and luxury, with all his needs and wants being catered to by his wealthy parents. However, a tragic accident leaves him with the responsibility of managing their business, and his poor decision-making skills lead to the company's downfall. This sudden turn of events forces Alexander to face a new reality where he is no longer a rich young man, but a struggling one. Once there was a young man named Alexander who grew up in a wealthy family. His parents had a successful business and were able to provide him with everything he needed. Alexander had never experienced any financial difficulties or hardships in his life. He was used to living a lavish lifestyle and spending his money on expensive clothes, cars, and vacations. One day, everything changed. Alexander's parents passed away in a tragic accident, leaving him alone with the responsibility of managing their business. At first, he didn't know what to do, but he tried to keep the company running. However, he soon realized that he had no idea how to manage a business, and he made a series of bad decisions that led to the company's downfall. Alexander went from being a rich young man to a poor one. He lost everything he had, including his luxurious home and all of his possessions. He was forced to move to a small apartment in a rundown neighborhood, where he struggled to make ends meet. He had to work long hours at a minimum wage job just to pay for his basic needs. At first, Alexander was angry and bitter about his situation. He couldn't understand why this had happened to him. He felt like the universe was against him, and he couldn't see any way out of his misery. He missed his old life and the freedom that came with it. However, over time, Alexander started to see things differently. He realized that he had been so focused on material possessions and his own happiness that he had forgotten about the people around him. He had never really cared about anyone else but himself, and he realized that this was a major flaw in his character. One day, while walking to work, Alexander saw a homeless man sleeping on the sidewalk. He had seen him before but had always ignored him. However, this time was different. Alexander felt a strange feeling in his heart, a feeling of compassion and empathy. He approached the man and asked him if he was hungry. The man nodded, and Alexander went to a nearby store and bought him some food. That was the moment when Alexander's life changed. He realized that he didn't need money or possessions to be happy. He found happiness in helping others and making a difference in their lives. He started volunteering at a local shelter and spent his free time helping people in need. One day, Alexander received a letter from an old friend who had heard about his situation. The friend offered him a job in a different city, where he would be able to start over and rebuild his life. At first, Alexander was hesitant. He had finally found peace and happiness in his current situation, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to go back to his old life. However, after much consideration, Alexander decided to take the job. He realized that he didn't have to choose between his old life and his new one. He could take the lessons he had learned and apply them to his new life. He could continue to help others and make a difference in the world, no matter where he was. In the end, Alexander learned that life was full of surprises, both good and bad. He learned that the most important thing in life was not what he had, but who he was. He learned to accept his situation and find happiness in the simple things. And he learned that no matter what happened, he would always find a way to overcome it and make the best of it. The lesson of Alexander's story is that true happiness cannot be found in material possessions or wealth, but rather in the relationships we have with others and the positive impact we can make in their lives. Accepting our circumstances and finding joy in the small things can lead to a fulfilling life, regardless of our financial situation. If you like these kinds of content, feel free to like and share. Also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll never miss a video from us. Also, feel free to share your thought on the comment below. Thanks for watching.